Alright kids, so today is a really simple and straightforward challenge for myself. I'm going out on a 4-hour shift, dinner time, and I'm going out to make $100 in 4 hours. That's $25 an hour on average. It's a Tuesday night, it adds a little bit more to the challenge too. Tuesday nights can be the slowest of the nights. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, they really rival each other. Mondays are usually pretty busy, surprisingly, because half my normal restaurants are closed, so it's kind of strange that Mondays have been as good as they have been lately. But Tuesdays and Wednesdays can be tough. But tonight we're gonna make $100 in 4 hours, $25 an hour on average. We're gonna be doing Doordash and UberEats. I'm going to move out of this area into the area I want to dash in. Hopefully, Uber Eats pings me with something that's going in the right direction along the way. But if not, we're just going to get over there because I don't want to waste 15 minutes or 20 minutes beginning of my shift waiting here for an order. If I get one, I get one. If I don't, I don't. I want to get over there and get a start to our night. So I was actually able to get on to DoorDash a few minutes early. Not too much, but I immediately got a order request. It was showing 1125 for 8.8 miles, I think it was. It was heading way past where I wanted to go. And this might be good. Hold up. I got an Uber Eats, $16.48. 2 drop-offs. Saying it's going to take about a half an hour to complete this. It's really not bad for half an hour's work. Let's go get it. So I am going to pause my dash on this one. I paused it for now. I'm going to do the same thing I was doing yesterday, and I'll turn it back on a few minutes before I drop off the second Uber order. That way, hopefully, I'll have something queued up. Alright, both orders were ready and still hot. They must have just been put on the shelf. The first order is 4 minutes away. Hopefully, the other one's not far behind that. Because we picked up this order, we accepted it at 4:20, and it is 4:28. So it took us 8 minutes to get here, get in, get out with the food. Another 4 minutes, drop this off, so it'll be a total of 12. And then hopefully the second drop-off is not something ridiculous. Yeah, so we'll definitely have this done in 20 minutes. Second drop-off is just down the road, 5 minutes. And that'll put us exactly at 20 minutes total. Almost $17 for 20 minutes. Good start. Please don't murder me. Alright, 19 minutes. Get that done. Yes, I'm being exact. Odd numbers for Uber Eats. Gotta love it. I like nice round things, zeros or 25s or 50s or 75s. Maybe that's just the way I'm conditioned from my time doing DoorDash, but I was saying in a recent video that I couldn't see the maps on Uber Eats, and the reason was because I was overlaying Uber Eats over DoorDash, and I was only seeing the snippet. I wasn't seeing the whole thing. When I toggle over to the app itself, I could see more, and I don't know why I didn't put 2 and 2 together, but now I could actually see the maps and compare and contrast them. So, now that I know that, it's going to make me even more efficient at, doing double orders. Oh, hell yeah. I accept. We just had a honey of an offer come through. Yeah, this could be really, really substantial here. This is 12 items, $11.50, 6.5 miles. Alright, it's mostly highway miles, too. Not a major highway. I'm on a sub-highway. I'm on a route. But it's only going to take 8 minutes to get there, and that's most of the mileage on this, actually. It's probably only going to be about 2 more miles to drop it off. Pretty substantial showing there. I'm not sure. I hope it's not showing the whole thing. It's showing a little bit more than I would expect it to show on the HTI. But the last time I took an order, that showed me a little more than I expected it to. The final payout was substantially more. It wasn't just an extra $2, $3. It was an extra $10. Even on face value, it's a good order. So whatever extra it might pay, is just going to be, you know, gravy. We're only about a half an hour into our shift, so we're going to be over $30 for our first hour on, at least. So I did review the items, and they are pretty substantial items. It's not cookies and stuff like that. We've got meals and fries and mozzarella sticks and cheese steaks and pancakes and eggs and all sorts of stuff. So this is looking pretty good. So it is a catering order, although it did not say so when I accepted the offer, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Just it took like 3 minutes for them to get it out, which wasn't bad at all, because I did notice when I got there that it said it wouldn't be ready for about another 15 minutes from now. So they got it out quick. 10 plus another 5 to drop it off in 15 minutes, plus whatever else is going to be on top of this. I don't know how hidden tips work on the catering orders, but we are going to find out right now. All right, so $23 on that. I'm happy about that. 23 plus 16, we made over $40 in our first 40 minutes on shift. For 40 minutes of work, making $1 per minute at this rate. And both apps are on. We're driving by the mall. You know how I feel about the mall. There are a few good restaurants, though. I've had good luck the last few times by here with the P.F. Chang's and the Cheesecake Factory and Red Robin. You know, as long as it's one of those, or maybe even Chipotle, I'll take it. Anything else, I really don't want anything to do with. And surprisingly, we haven't gotten any pings from either Doordash or UberEats while we're here. That's kind of shocking, actually. You know, it's probably going to wait until I'm on the entrance ramp to get on the highway and leave this area. Very surprised. I didn't get one offer over by the mall. Yeah, get out of my face. What is that for? $3.13. I don't care if it's going across the street. I'm not taking an order for $3.13. Get out of here with that crap. Had a few come through on the way over. None of them are good. Another KFC. You guys know how I feel about KFC. I love it so much. No, I really don't. Some people hate McDonald's. KFC, on the other hand, I will not go there unless they aren't busy. Like, I have to know that it's not a busy time of the day, and there is a chance that I'll be in and out with the order. It happened once. They got like one person working the line and everybody else watching. Every time I've gone in there, it's always the same story. It's like, why don't you guys, you know, teach other people how to work the line, and then you can have like 3 people on the line and get these orders processed in a timely manner. Yeah, this doesn't make sense to me, but whatever, I digress. I am back to my area. I had like 4 or 5 offers, 2 from Uber, 3 from Doordash, none of which were good. All right, we just accepted an offer showing $7, going 4.1 miles, 3 items total. I don't love the spot that it's putting us in, but it's not a terrible spot. It's for a Chinese restaurant, and it shouldn't take too long. And it's got a hidden tip indicator, so that's the reason why we took it. All right, I got a stack on route, extra $6 from the same restaurant. Yes, please. All right, let's turn off Uber for a little bit. 2 orders at a time is enough for me, at least for right now. Yeah, maybe when I get a little bit better at multi-apping, I'll consider keeping that on just for that. You know, just in case I happen to get, you know, an order from Uber that is like going to the same area, and then I can triple dip. But right now, not comfortable enough to be doing that. I'll go with 2 at a time for now. Yeah, the only trouble with a late stack that I've found is a lot of the times the second order is not ready. I had to wait. The first order was ready, and I had to wait 5 minutes for the second person's order. So I've never had that happen before. They were trying to triple stack me. I have 2 orders already in my car, and I'm like literally trying to deliver this, and the whole thing's covering my map, so I'm like stopping in the middle of the road, not knowing where I'm going. But I never I had DoorDash try to triple stack me. That's a first. Alright, so $7.75 for the first one. Extra 75 cents. Alright, we're cooking. We're going to be well ahead of the curve here. With that order, puts us at like $48. And we're an hour and 20 minutes in. This one is going to put us at least 54. And if there's any hidden tip on top of that. So it could be, it's 54 or more at this point. Like I started my shift, and the last couple times out, it's taken like 10-20 minutes to really get going. And tonight we got going as soon as we turned on. And haven't stopped since. So yeah, I can't take and submit photos right now for DoorDash. I cleared the cache and reset the app before. I didn't clear the data yet. I did that just now. I hadn't done it before. I did that just now. See if that maybe that clears the issue. But I'm just taking photos with my phone and hitting handed order to customer. That's a joke, right? Jenny Craig for 20 miles.
What in the hell?
I think it said 70 items. What is it? What even is that? That's probably up there with some of the worst orders that I've gotten. So as soon as we turn back on, we got a nice offer, $8.50 for 5.2 miles. And that's perfectly on the HTI pizzeria restaurant. By the time we're done delivering this, we're going to be an hour and 45 minutes in and about $62. So we're, over $30 an hour. We're hitting the typical hot time of the evening. I can be super selective when it's very busy. I don't have to compromise any of my rules. I make sure all the boxes are checked. Is it going to an area that I am comfortable dashing in? Is it, paying, $2 to $1 to miles or showing a hidden tip indicator? Is it a restaurant that I know is quick? Is it a drop-off that I know is into a decent area that I like to dash from, and or I know that those people tip well, all those things, all the boxes. Shorter trips too, I could say, okay, I'm not going to do the 10-mile trip with a hidden tip indicator because it's going to take me too long, even if it might be, a generous tip. I mean, if the item count is like 8 and it's from a PF Chang's or something like that, like the one we had the other night, then yeah, that changes my mind. I'll do a 10-mile trip to make $22.50. I'm actually going to turn Uber off for a few minutes. Offline. Alright, that last offer that came in is actually going in the same direction, but it would have required me to turn around, go back about half a mile, pick it up, and then backtrack again. I could have always dirty dashed and been like, I noticed they forgot an item and I had to go back to get it. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to lie and build bad karma. Turned out to be a $9.75. Not bad at all. Alright, now let's get back towards where I want to be. It's going to take me like 10 minutes to get there, but it's no big deal. When I get back there, we're going to be at our 2-hour mark. And I believe I said $62 total so far. That is $31 an hour. And we are way ahead on our challenge for tonight of making $100 in 4 hours. If we made 62 in our first 2, and things get busier now. Alright, just picked up an offer as soon as we turned on. 0.9 miles for $7 all day. All day. I will take that. It's strange. Sometimes I've been getting the 7 instead of 6.75 with the HTIs on the trips lower than 3.9 miles. And usually that means it's even more of a tip in my experience so far. So when I see $7 on anything below 3.9, I know I gotta jump all over that. So my DoorDash app is telling me pick up by 6:58. It's only 6:30 right now. So she said 10 minutes. I'm going to wait, actually, on this. I turned on Uber in the meantime because I know that this is going to be a quick drop-off. So if I pick up, if I see an order from Uber that comes in the meantime, or close to when this is supposed to be ready, I can pick up another order and be able to drop both off in no time. So they said 15 minutes and they had it done at about 6. I'm glad I waited. You know, I needed a little downtime anyway, so I'm not complaining about that. 8 minutes to get out, stretch the legs, have a drink of my Gatorade, and I'm on my way to drop this off a minute away. So 10 minutes for $7 plus, you know, whatever might be hidden on this. What an odd tip, $4.29. So total $7.29. But like I said, for 10 minutes worth of work,
New text
why not?
Message from 2014.
Not doing a 5, guys. I do not like that store at all. All right, but this is money right here. $7.50, 5 items, 4.3, hidden tip. Accept. So it just tried to stack me with a shop and deliver offer. You can't do that, DoorDash. I can't have hot food sitting in my car while I'm shopping. That's so stupid. I've never had that happen before, and I thought there'd be a fail-safe against that happening. So I forgot the last customer drink in the bag. First time I've ever done something like that. First time I've ever messed up. Hopefully they got it. Hopefully they didn't already call DoorDash and demand their money back. Alright, I just had an UberEats offer. It was a beautiful offer. Sucks. I'm actually going to turn it off so I don't have to feel horrible about declining an offer again. But there's another one from the same restaurant I just picked up from. But and it was going a really short distance, but it was going back where I just came from again. So the first person's order, they would have been looking at it like, or the DoorDash order, they would have been looking at it like, okay, once is fine, twice, really? So I threw that back. We're doing great. $69, $70. Slightly off the $30 pace right now. We're like $5 off. But with this order, which is showing $7.50 and probably has a hidden tip on it, we should bounce right back up above the $30 pace. So we got $20 more to make in an hour and a half to meet our challenge. I think we can do that. I kind of think it's in the bag. It really pays to know your area because literally every time I come past here, it wants me to go right into the heart of downtown, and the lights there are atrocious. You can sit there for 5 minutes at a light, and there's a much easier way to get on the highway. So it pays to know that. You know, it shaved 2 minutes off my time, so I only got 5 minutes left instead of 7. All right, $10.75 on that one. It puts us at $82. We just got a crazy awesome order. There's 11.9 miles, 10 items. I don't even care that it's going like to Jaboopland. This has HTI written all over it. And it just dawned on me, without anything extra on this, we're gonna hit our $100 mark. And mostly DoorDash tonight. I think it might have just been that first order that was Uber Eats. This isn't even as bad as it looked like it was on the map. I'm not sure if this is a catering order. It was substantial. I actually had to use my catering bag to pack it all. So it was 5 minutes pick up, 14 minutes drop off, $15 for 20 minutes work. Yeah, I mentioned earlier I left a drink in the bag. I went right back and dropped it off, but you know, I made a mistake and I recognized it and brought it to the person. But that order just there, you know, it was ready right away. So when I arrived at store, you know, I told them I was there for that person and just grabbed the order, got back into my car, started driving. And I always look at the instructions from the customer. You know, I try to look at it beforehand, but when it's like, you know, you arrived at store and you're in the store and the order's already ready, you're just grabbing it. So I didn't have time to really I didn't take the time. Not that I didn't have time. I didn't take the time to look at the notes before I left the store. I got about a minute away from the store, and I realized the person asked for hot house mustard. So I called them real quick. I said, hey, listen, I just left the restaurant with your food. I'm only like a minute away. I just saw your note. Do you want me to swing back and grab the hot house mustard for you? And she's like, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Taking that moment to call the customer and let them know that, hey, look, I messed up, but I'm not too far away. I'm still close to the restaurant. I'll go back and get it if you want, And she was like, no, it's okay. Don't worry. But just to see what this turns out to be. It's a big order. If it's $18, it's $18, but it could be more. We just hit the 3-hour mark. That put us over $100. Solid shift. I'm not complaining at all. About $120. I think it was $119.74, something like that. Very close to $120. Let's just round it up and say $120. All right, folks. Unless I get something close to my home neighborhood that's not going very far, I'm done for the night. Great having you along, and I'll see you on the next one. Like, subscribe, hit the bell button so you get notified for the next video.